But we don't really allow our workers to be videoed while they're working.
Oh, well, I wasn't really taking...
Now, the problem is, if they're regulated or in any way associated with the county or Lancaster City...
We'll step away from our crime scene. Whose vehicle? How much do you pay for that, buddy? Hey, your laptop's open, man.
Welcome back to our channel. Today we'll be exploring some interesting and surprising situations that auditors related to the First Amendment have encountered. The First Amendment not only protects freedom of speech, but is also a crucial part of ensuring government transparency and accountability. In this video, we'll take a look at real-life cases where freedom of speech was challenged, and auditors stood up to defend these rights. From notable incidents in the community to complex legal battles, we will analyze and discuss how these situations impact our daily lives. Stay tuned so you don't miss out on useful information, fascinating stories, and valuable lessons we can learn from them. Don't forget to like and subscribe to support the channel, and let's begin this journey of discovery right now. I'm not sure whether to feel happy or sad that postal workers don't understand the First Amendment or even what Poster 7 says.
Is that really legal?
Absolutely, it's legal. We're in public.
I'm very disappointed in the two people in this situation. Neither of them seems to have any understanding, not even basic knowledge of the First Amendment. What's even more concerning is the postal worker. She doesn't even seem to be familiar with Poster 7, the document posted right in the place where she works. Because of this ignorance, they don't realize that the auditor wasn't being disruptive at all. Not only did they unreasonably ask him to stop filming, but they also escalated the situation by calling the police. I hope the police arrive and explain clearly to them about their rights.
Poster 7.
Anything liquid, fragile, perishable, potentially hazardous, such as lithium battery, perfume?
No, it's just towels and stuff.
You're looking to get it there because you need to go overnight?
No, it's just a surprise thing for my cousin.
Okay.
No, because it should get there. Yeah.
Sure, I record her.
Make sure you do.
Yep.
Of course.
Of course. Tammy.
You said no. Do you need a signature?
No.
Where she is because we recorded that there's going to be a lawsuit. Isn't that funny? Shame on you, Tammy. That lady's straight tripping. I got it on audio too. If my ex-husband finds out where I am because of this, there's going to be a lawsuit. Well, gee, maybe you should be working in the private sector where there's not people with cameras then.
Yeah. Wow. Anything she could think of.
Right? And that's when I zoomed in on her and got her name badge after she said that. Well, this is a public parking lot. Yeah, says you can't go in this area here.
Okay.
I didn't even look. Yeah, there's windows. They're real high windows. Yeah. Just walking around recording.
Beautiful weather.
Because we want to.
Is that really legal?
Absolutely, it's legal. We're in public.
Federal government, not by the taxpayers, it's not.
Absolutely, it is. Oh, yeah.
You are super
Really? So you think the federal government is not owned by the taxpayers? What about the $188 billion that the post office owes the government? The federal government is by the people, for the people. I'm not harassing. Learn the law, lady. You need to learn the definition of harassment.
Maybe they thought the police would come and arrest these troublemakers, but it seems they were wrong. The ones who should have been held accountable are them for accusing an innocent person and, in my opinion, for not understanding the law. The auditors even pointed out Poster 7 to the postal worker. Specifically, citizens are allowed to film in public areas of the post office, such as the lobby and hallways, without needing permission, but they must follow specific regulations related to security and postal operations. And what does that mean? It means these auditors had every right to film there, and the postal workers misunderstood the regulations.
Go up there, because I can't go up there because I got a cigarette lit. Can't smoke on federal property.
We can come up. Investigation, so please stay right there, okay?
We don't have to listen to you.
Have you heard of
We're in public.
U.S. versus...
We're in public. You want privacy, you have to go to a private place. Awesome. So you have me telling you what the law is, since you don't understand it.
Blue line flag.
Any questions for us?
Nope.
We're all done
Just
with
name
that.
and badge number, please.
3902.
Oh, business card? Cool. Thank you, sir.
We're not bad people. About it, man.
Right.
We just find out what's going on, and then we're all cool with it.
Right.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, we tried to explain it to her, but she didn't want to
Do
listen
you
to
mind
us. So.
explaining it to us? You don't have
We're
to,
just
you don't.
exercising our First Amendment rights.
Okay, that's good.
Can't record inside, which that's incorrect too, because it's posted right on the wall. They're Poster 7, the rules and regulations that govern the post office, photographs and video. That we can do this because we're members of the press. So we're not just doing this to keep you to the public, and that's what makes us press. So.
We're just curious. We gotta know because I'm sure this.
You guys know, you know where we're at. We're just making sure everybody's cool. We're all
Absolutely. Oh, you're a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, man. You guys have.
Bill Robinson,
Yep.
Dave?
Appreciate your service for sure.
You guys stay safe out
Yep. Take care.
there. All right.
We're just gonna have a.
Alrighty. Yeah, I can show you the Poster 7 too while we're in there. You'll be able to say, oh no, it's right there on the wall.
We'll get it out. I'll take any but every education.
Where's it at?
Somewhere.
It's on here somewhere.
I'm gonna take a vote.
It's
so
all
I can blow it up.
faded. There it is right there. Photographs for news and advertising. Now, the funny part about that is a lot of people misconstrue the wording of that, recognize the fact that there's commas in there. And so the commas dictate how the sentence, so like it says, well, this is an old one, so it's kind of worded a little bit differently, but like for auditoriums, we would have to have permission because that's not normally a public area. Foyers and hallways are a public area.
And this is all, in your opinion, public.
Correct.
Anything make their sound.
Yep, and we've even had while other people with cameras have had postal inspectors 100% agree that this is legal. So.
I'm recording too, so now.
All right.
To be honest, I can't help but feel that it's not funny at all when this female employee asked the auditor to show his ID, and the auditor ended up schooling her about the Fourth Amendment.
Well, yeah, we'll get out of here.
Cool. What do you mind post or something?
What's that? Oh yeah, it'll be on YouTube.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Show me your ID so I know who you are. Thank you.
We have a Fourth Amendment right to where he can't get our ID unless we do something illegal. So what in the hell makes you think you can get our ID?
You're filming.
And you're in public. I don't need it. No, I don't, honey. No, you're incorrect.
Am I?
Have a good one, man.
The situation at the Kalkaska post office is a clear example of the lack of understanding regarding rights and the law, leading to unnecessary tension. Instead of handling the situation calmly and rationally, this ignorance made everything more complicated. Not being well versed in basic regulations not only caused misunderstandings, but also fueled pointless arguments, wasting everyone's time and effort. I feel confused when so many people don't understand constitutional law.
Here to try to steal information, or
It's a camera with
it's
a
not going to steal your
microphone.
soul.
Everything that people say.
I feel that many people don't understand the law in situations like this. If in the previous scenario we encountered postal workers, here we're dealing with a city manager and even a lawyer. It's clear they are lacking in many areas. First, there's a lack of respect. Whether the person is an auditor or anyone else, they should support and clearly explain to the auditor the procedures, such as when filming may not be permitted in certain situations. Second, there's a lack of professionalism. Demonstrating professionalism in interactions with citizens is essential. Maintaining a polite and patient attitude, even in difficult situations, helps enhance the image of the agency and facilitates problem resolution. Finally, and most importantly, they lack knowledge of legal rights. Under the First Amendment, the rights to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the right of citizens to gather information about the government are protected. However, they prevented and did not allow the auditor to film, which shows a lack of understanding of the rights that citizens are entitled to.
Massive water tower right here. Pretty cool. Fort incorporated in 1885. Big quilts on the wall here. Cool. Check it out. A lot more up top there, yeah. See if we can take a look. Hi there. How are you guys doing today? Doing well, thank you. Is this where people come to pay their bills? No.
Billing office is over here.
Right across over there?
Yeah, you just go down these steps and they take care of you.
Nice, thank you. So what are you guys doing here?
We take calls for electric outages and water outages.
For all the city water and...
For city water and sewer and for the electric department.
Nice.
It's from our lineman rodeo about 4 years ago.
No, what's that? Do they do like a competition?
We didn't have anybody in it, but it was here in Morganton.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Nice.
You need my mail physical.
All right, and 5203.
That's cool.
Yes.
Cool ceilings and stuff in here. It's like all the old original beams and ceilings. That's pretty wild.
Yeah. Yes. Just closed. So I guess we could just do.
Fine, you have excuse me, sir. What are you doing?
I'm just taking some patient video.
Well, we don't really allow our workers to be taped, to be videoed while they're working.
Oh, well, I wasn't really taking a cool quilt over there and just the the building and the
And in utilities, what were you taking pictures of?
just.
We prefer that our workers not be videotaped while they're working.
Well, this is open to the public, right?
It is.
Okay.
It
Okay,
is.
so
Transact business, and you're welcome to see the art and all those things, but you're not welcome to videotape our workers.
well, if I'm in public though, I can take video.
He's upstairs.
Okay. Should I wait here for you or?
Absolutely, you should.
Okay. Great. How are you doing today?
Fine. I'm Louis Vina, the city attorney.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Yeah,
Nice.
this is a public open space
Absolutely,
here.
yeah. Good. I'm glad that you understand that I have a right to do this.
Well, you may have a right to be in this building. Been back here, I believe, or back there. This is where people are working, have some very sensitive information, including financial information.
Trying to get anybody's information or anything like that. I'm just trying to take pictures of the
Well-
building and our public employees that are, while they're at work.
Well,
So which way is it?
You asked me if I was taking pictures of
You
people.
said of the building.
Yeah. And anything I can see in public, I can take pictures of. It's the First Amendment right, right?
well,
Right?
We
You know about the First Amendment, correct?
yes, sir.
All right, absolutely.
You've got
Your attorney,
public
what,
space out here. But look, you know full well, I know what you're doing. I
what am I
understand
what
that.
am I doing? I'm
Are-
taking pictures and video. It's really
Do you have
simple.
any other business in here, by the way? I'm just asking.
Well-
I know you have a right to be here. I'm
Absolutely,
not
yeah.
questioning that.
It's honestly and respectfully, it's really none of your business.
Your being here is none of my business because it's
Right,
public
absolutely,
place.
yeah. Do you think? I know that I am.
It's the videoing or taking pictures of our people and members of the public who are here doing business. Is there an audio on that?
Yes, there is, absolutely.
Then you definitely don't need to be around when anybody within range of you is paying their own bill, which we aren't even allowed to tell people about.
I'm not
okay?
trying, like I said, I'm just walking in the public areas, publicly accessible areas, pictures and video of what I can see from public. If there's sensitive information, then I recommend that they hide it.
Down there is sensitive information.
But if it's sensitive, then they shouldn't be saying it in public, right? Anybody who stands there can listen to it and,
You come to pay your bill.
yeah,
Let's say that.
absolutely.
Okay?
Uh-huh.
And you're dealing with somebody at the counter, the right to know, because they're our person, and the
Right.
individual has the right to know. Nobody
Right.
else has the right to be there.
Absolutely, I agree. So
Okay.
they need to be quiet if they're talking. It's private. If it's that private and sensitive, then they need to be aware of other people that are around, and be.
They
be
are.
well,
They
then,
were
then I
taking
shouldn't be able to.
video
Then I shouldn't be
and
able to get any of that
recording.
information. If they're aware, then Gary, you can't get that information. Then I shouldn't be able to either.
Well, I'm just asking you to use some.
Like I said.
Understand. I don't mind you being out here, because everybody.
Well, I'm going to go anywhere that's accessible to the public. Because I have.
Okay.
This is
Okay.
open to the public, correct?
It is open to the.
Absolutely, and this is the town, right?
That's right.
Which is owned by the people.
That's right.
Correct. So we own this building,
Yeah.
and it's open to the public.
Okay. Well, I tell you what, we'll just ask somebody to.
Well, like I
I'm
told
not
you, I
gonna
have.
say- I'm not going to say what I was going to say.
Like I told you, I have no ill will. I'm not trying to get people's. Not why I'm here. I'm just taking pictures of the building. If I happen to catch people taking pictures of public employees, the public servants, absolutely, we pay their salary, so I have a right to. It's my First Amendment right to come and.
Have you asked any of the members of the public to come by if it's okay to take their picture? I know they're in public.
Right. So there's no expectation of privacy in
So
public.
you stick a camera up in my face?
Have I stuck a camera in your face?
Now?
I'm sticking it in your face.
I mean.
I mean,
you know
I'm
what I
sticking
mean.
it in your face.
You know what I mean. You're.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm videoing
You ask
everything I can
permission
see in
of
here.
anybody to do that?
Again, we're in public. I don't have to ask anyone's permission.
What about the
in
what
pu-
about
in pu-
somebody who's
in
disabled?
public- in
What about
public-
somebody who doesn't want to be known to the public that they're in here for your business?
Sir, I'm in public. I'm simply walking through a public lobby, taking some pictures and video. Afraid to be in public and be seen in public, then they shouldn't come into public.
That's not true.
Absolutely, it's expectation of
We
privacy
have
in public.
literally hundreds of people.
It's
who come
been
in here
established
every
by the
month
it's
and
esta-
pay
been
their
established
bills
by the
who
by the
have no
Supreme Court,
choice,
sir.
because that's argue any further.
Okay.
I'm just asking you not to go anywhere that's behind a closed door.
Into the publicly accessible areas. If there's public lobbies, I'm going to go into the public lobbies and trying to get anyone's private information. I'm simply walking around taking
I
pictures of the
understand you're
artwork. The building is cool. As it walks through my video, I can't avoid that. But I'm not. That's not what I'm here. I'm
And
not
what you
walking
gonna
up to
do if
one.
the public asks you not to film them?
I'm going to just explain to them. Well, I'm not trying to film you, and
But you
we're
are.
we're
You're
in
not
public.
trying to-
I haven't interacted with anyone
I understand.
except people that have come up to me and
And
asked me
what-
what
ask
I'm
you
doing.
what you're doing. May
So if
I
someone in
ask-
public says, I don't want to be taking pictures of me, I'm going to say, I'm not taking pictures of you, but in public you don't have access.
interesting position.
It's not a position. It's been established.
Now, will
I
you
mean,
say that with your GoPro on and your camera pointed at them?
Whatever
Your
your
camera.
device is.
if someone comes up to me
Uh-huh.
and interacts with me, then yes, I'm going to videotape.
Even if they ask you not to take a picture and you're going to tell them you're not taking that. That's what you just said? I just want to make sure that's clear.
No, it's not a.
Well, it is pretty much.
What I said was, if someone approaches me, yes, I'm going to videotape them.
And you plan to post this, of course, on social media.
I don't know what I'm going to do with it.
But that's what you plan to do. Don't.
Honestly, I don't know. I mean,
Okay.
especially because I'm getting this kind of reaction, especially from the attorney. I
You
thought
walked
you
into a
would
building
know
and started videoing
building, right? Town hall.
a public building.
City
we
hall.
don't normally have people doing this.
Okay.
We have every right. Is doing what they're supposed to and is not being threatened.
What's normal? I'm just asking a question. You said this isn't normal to do this.
People carrying around video cameras.
It's not normal
in this
people
building.
take pictures and video?
Hell, let's see, is that done, what, once every blue moon maybe by here? It's something we could go years without seeing somebody doing that,
Okay.
okay?
So that makes it not normal.
Get not normal.
It's not normal in the course of our business.
Therefore, we have every right to ask you what's going on.
Absolutely, I didn't see what's going on.
Okay.
You're trying to tell me not to take pictures in places that are open to the public, right?
I'm
You didn't
telling
say
you there is not an absolute right, despite what you may be saying, to take your pictures in
I
a
didn't.
public building.
Any publicly accessible areas is what I said. Publicly accessible
Publicly
areas.
accessible, that's.
It says, employees only. I'm not gonna. I don't plan on trying to go in any places like that. I'm just simply walking around and open.
Well, the bathrooms are public areas. Are you planning on taking any video in there?
No, I don't plan on taking video in the bathroom. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
But no, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here to take pictures of the building. I told you from the start. Building, the artwork that's hanging on the building, it's cool. It's an old building. Looks like it's been restored.
We'd be happy to give you a tour.
Well, then that would have been great. You should have come down and started with that.
But
No, maybe you should have come in and asked if you.
So I have to ask. I have to ask permission to exercise my rights now.
no, you
No,
have to
but
ask
if you
permission
wanted a tour of the.
Tour. You offered it, but
Okay.
instead of coming down and telling me don't do this
We're
and
not-
don't go here and don't do that.
Just the particular social media or other program you're going to post this on, we'd like to see.
Like I told you, I don't know what I'm going to do with it. In video, and then all of a sudden I get
understand.
accosted by this woman who didn't identify herself. I assume you work.
And I'm
Okay,
being
great.
by the city attorney.
Well, you came down. At least you came down and introduced yourself, and you came up to me. But she just walked up to me and like, "What are you that? You're not
sir,
allowed to be
you're
here."
wearing
No, what I
around
said
with
was I asked
multiple
you not to
devices.
take pictures of the folks working in the building. That is what I asked you.
And I respectfully told you that I'm just taking pictures and video in any publicly accessible areas, public lobbies, public. I'm encouraged by our Constitution to.
Our Constitution.
Great.
too,
Then you
so-
should totally be understand what I'm doing.
Absolutely.
And our employees have the right to do so without being disturbed unduly. And the folks, the citizens who come in, their business here, who are doing their business, usually paying bills or doing other work like that, have every right not to be watched by someone that they don't know, who has no public role.
I'm just a person in a publicly accessible area taking pictures and video.
Okay.
And I have every right by our Constitution to redress our government if we have any problems, or to, I'm here to just take pictures and video of our public employees.
And just so you know.
They work
if
for the
you'd
public.
like to
We
address
pay-
our government, our meetings are every month.
Awesome.
They happen in this building.
Okay.
And they're at 6 o'clock.
And
Very nice.
that's for our elected officials, and you're welcome to come. We have an open door policy.
Excellent.
If you have the city manager, the city attorney, or a specific city employee, please do.
Absolutely. I would
Okay,
hope that
by
you'd
the
be
way-
open.
It becomes even worse when this auditor requests public information from the staff, only to encounter resistance from the lawyer and the employees here. I can't help but wonder if any of them truly understand the law. According to the Freedom of Information Act, FOIA, citizens have the right to request information from federal government agencies. Although FOIA primarily pertains to requesting specific documents and information, it also supports citizens' rights to access and monitor government activities. The staff and the lawyers' lack of understanding of this regulation not only hinders citizens' rights, but also diminishes the effectiveness of public agencies in ensuring transparency and accountability.
We've got personal stuff out, employee stuff.
Ma'am, I'm not trying to get anybody's personal
Now, if I have to
information.
ask you to leave, you can't film stuff on my desk. Yes, but I've got.
Yes.
This is different.
I'm not trying to film I'm not trying to get people's personal information, ma'am.
personal stuff on my desk.
Well, I'm not over there. I'm not trying to get that information.
You can go back.
If you want to move
I
it,
don't want you to-
I'll give you a chance to move it so I can't get it.
Film anything on my desk.
I'm not filming. I'm over here. It's okay. Take a deep breath. I'm not here to get anyone's personal information.
Yeah, but I don't know what you can see with your.
Then I'll give you. Then take anything that's personal.
I'm just protecting the employees.
I totally understand. I'm not trying to get anyone's personal information. Just relax. Take a deep breath. It's okay. It's a camera. Take a deep breath. Then cover it. Then hide it.
Stuff to hide.
Yeah, because the thing is, we are doing the city's business right now.
Right, I understand.
It involves, doing work.
That.
This. So if we hide this information, we're no longer able to do our job for the citizens.
Right, but if I come in here and I need some information, I need to be able to walk into this public lobby, correct?
What can we get for you?
I just came in to take some videos and check out what there's like pamphlets and stuff over here, so I can get some information there. And absolutely, so checking out the areas.
Here. This is personnel. This is human resources.
But this is still open to the public. There's chairs here to sit down in. There's magazines to look at.
First time. Is there anybody else here?
Well, we've got, yeah.
It's just a camera. I'm not here to try to steal information or.
It's a camera with.
It's not going to steal your soul.
Is heard.
Right. Okay.
These people are on the phone on some very private matters.
Then they shouldn't say it in an area where other people can hear it. This is open. There's no look at. It's wide open. Anybody standing out there could hear someone talk.
Here now.
Well, no, not right now.
Anybody else comes in, yeah. Don't. Not in here, sir.
If someone is to leave the area.
Yes, it does.
Why would that be?
If they come in here, they're on human resources, which is confidential business.
Okay.
Out.
We will not. There's all kinds of places where you can close doors.
Sir.
Take a deep breath, relax. I don't want you to have a heart attack. I don't need that to happen to this right now. Just relax, okay? Good. Just relax.
I'm sorry. I put up with a lot.
Just relax.
I don't
Take
mind
a deep
you
breath.
taking video and
To understand.
Sir, listen
Sir,
to me,
sir,
please.
Relax. Take a deep breath, okay? Take a deep
You're
breath
good.
and relax.
I'll grant you that. You're good.
I don't.
Of our employees, potential employees, families of employees come into here to do business.
Right. Still, if I was here to,
Sir,
if I was here, the only
push
reason I would have to leave is because I have a camera.
Don't. You would. Yes, you would. If they're in here to do business and you're just here, just to be here. Okay. In the lobby, that's one thing.
If I was in here to get some information, I didn't have a camera with me, and somebody else walked in, you would immediately tell that other person you have to leave. That I have a camera. Right? Correct?
Other than in the vault,
It's
private area in the building.
And again, I told you right from the start, I'm not here to get anyone's personal information.
You're not here to
Then
take
why are
video
you chasing
of
me around, making sure
and
that
other city employees reacting to you and hope that we'll get the police? We're not going to call the police on. Common sense and be a decent person
Take a
and
breath.
go back to your home wherever it is, whether it's in North Carolina or not. People who are here on their very private
not
business.
bothering anybody, sir? Who have I bothered?
Everyone you've come in contact with, you're videoing them and listening and taking what they're saying.
I'm taking pictures and video in the public lobbies in a public building that's owned by the employee. All the
Listen
people
to
here
me.
are. No.
me
Wait a minute. I just
my
listened to you. Let me talk. I just sat there and listened to you while you almost had a heart attack.
You know, this is my normal state.
Okay, just take a deep breath and listen to me for a second. Okay?
I'm listening.
I'm in a public building, publicly accessible areas, taking video and pictures. Okay? That's all I'm doing. If someone else comes walking in here, it doesn't change that. All of a sudden, this doesn't become a private area. It's still a public area. If it's such, then go to an office and close the door. If I'm standing in that lobby out there, I can hear anything someone comes in here and talks about. So you're going to make everyone on this floor get off the floor now because they might hear what's being said? And they want to do private business. Doesn't change that this is a public lobby accessible to the public. Doesn't change that.
Okay.
So if someone comes in here, I don't know why I have to leave.
You know, Russ, how many times a month do we have people come in and video and take?
Well, I'm just about, is there anything we could do for you?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What can we help you out with here?
Do anything except video and hear us talk, which is okay. Okay.
Take some pictures and video of the building and not be accosted by people chasing me around telling me I can't take pictures in public places.
So we can't.
You can follow me, but every time I came in here, you come running after me. If someone comes in here, you got to leave.
You're.
This is
in the lobby.
a lobby.
Like I say,
There's a desk here. There's a person that works at the desk that helps the person that comes into the lobby. Diane, hello. Instead of screaming at me when I walk through the door, maybe say hi, you know. Would you mind not taking pictures? There's a lot of people address people, right? I mean, it's about how you approach someone. This gentleman right here, I'm sorry, what was your name, sir?
I'm Russ.
Russ, nice to meet you. Hey, how are you doing? I just, you know, curious about what's going on. Can I help you? He didn't come yelling at me, telling me I can't be in here. It's sensitive. It's about how you approach people and how you interact with people. About it.
Do you have something else following up on Russ's question? Is there, I mean, I'm here for another.
I'm good. I'm just, like I said, I'm just walking around getting some pictures and video.
All right. Okay.
Great.
Man, I wish.
My name.
Yeah, I didn't think so. I really wish you would let us know what platform you're going to post this on, because apparently I'm going to be the feature.
Like I told you, I don't know what I'm going to do with this.
Okay.
I don't know. You know, I mean, if you're Google's a good place to search, right? Put in some keywords and I bet you can find it if it's out there. Like a message to come in and take some video and picture of this cool building.
All right. Well, it is a cool building, and we appreciate your interest.
No, thank you. Thanks, man. I appreciate you.
Well, I appreciate you respecting the privacy of the, we've got social security numbers.
I get that.
So if you could, respect that space.
Absolutely. Like I said, I'm not trying to get anybody's personal information. I'm just walking around, get some cool, there's lots of cool artwork and it's a cool building, so.
And with, on each.
This incident not only reflects the necessity of protecting citizens' rights, but also highlights the responsibility in exercising that right. Understanding and respecting citizens' rights while still safeguarding sensitive information and privacy is essential in a democratic society. The balance between individual rights and social responsibility will contribute to building a more transparent and accountable community. Let's move on to the next situation.
I don't believe that at all, because
I'm handing you a copy of our information that states.
It can be said that the employee's action of preventing the auditor from entering and walking around the building while carrying a gun along with a camera is somewhat understandable. However, this action is entirely legal. According to the Second Amendment, citizens have the right to own and carry firearms if they comply with state laws and regulations. Alongside this issue, the First Amendment also plays an important role in this situation. This amendment protects the rights to freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and the rights of the people to assemble and petition the government for redress of grievances. However, this could complicate matters when there is an intersection between individual rights and community safety.
How you doing? Preempted by the state case law in Michigan, you guys can't restrict it.
I can. You cannot. I have to tell you, can I explain it? I don't. So, just because we have public in our name does not mean we're public.
You're funded by the taxpayers.
We are not.
You are. Lancaster County Commissioner. You have public meetings. Not only do you have public meetings, but you're public, regardless.
Statement that has our 501c3 number, tax information. You can look up on the IRS website. Further statements, all the information's there. I have it for you. We knew you were coming. Manheim Township is a municipal building. They have to follow by that. You did right that.
Oh yeah, but this is also open to the public. Listen to me.
Public charity, sir.
When you move down to Ewell Plaza, okay, you have a 99-year lease from Lancaster City Parking Authority, which means
because we made a deal because we are a private 501 nonprofit.
Yeah, a nonprofit may run it, but it's still funded by tax of the public. Most certainly it is.
It is open to the public because we are open to the public as a public charity.
Okay.
As a 501.
You're gonna end up getting more. All I want to do is do a tour before you guys close. That's what I'm doing.
I know, sir, but I'm just trying to let you know that we are a
agree with that.
And here is the information. I'm handing it to you.
I don't need that. If you go right onto your website, your own history state, you get funds local and state. Not only that, this is a district library. It was named a district library by the state librarian.
By that, we have donations
and
fundraising events.
Are you familiar? Here, let me pull up your website.
So we are a nonprofit.
And they have a separate board. There's a separate board that's actually run by the county regarding the district libraries. It's what is LCCLS.
So yes, that is countywide. So a lot of our meetings go through them. We are a part of that system. That's how we operate. We are a individual entity as it is. We're not located, we're not affiliated with any local government.
I don't believe that at all because I
I'm
can pull it
handing
up
you
here.
a copy of our information that states.
I'm gonna pull up your website real
You
quick.
can go on
okay?
the IRS website. It's all on there. They have our private tax numbers, all of our tax forms, and that is how we are able to call people in to ask you to leave.
You're more than welcome to do that, but
I'll wait for you to.
yeah, I'm pulling it up. It's just taking a minute to find it here.
Take your time here. This says we are a private institution.
Nonprofit runs it. Is still funded by government funds,
For
grants and funds and taxes.
We are not guaranteed to get those. A lot of our money comes from fundraisers and events that we actually hold.
Systems Lancaster County was formed under the auspices of Lancaster Free
Library
Public. Hang on.
systems.
Yep. Under the Lancaster Free. In 1969, the county commissioners designated Lancaster Free Public Library as the county library, and the state named it as a district library center. It's right on your website. If you'd like, I can pull up the case law out of Michigan regarding carry-on property in district center.
C is the county-wide.
Correct.
Pretty much council. We affiliate with them so that we can have, libraries, so we can get books sent from other libraries to here, but we are a private institution.
Right here, it even says that LSLC is their agent to provide public library service to county residents.
We are the LPL's branches. It was listing the branches that are municipal.
We sit this down.
So I know Mountville, I believe, and this one is private though. We have our 501c3 statements. Those other libraries are municipal ran on that directly. They're staffed by the government.
I'm looking right at your website, and that's saying completely different than what you're telling me. This is literally on your website.
LS Republic Library.
Yep. Once you enter into an agreement with the county or the local systems, you open yourself up to public. You may not like that.
In particular.
Well, right here, where it says Lancaster Free Public Library was designated as the county library in the. Okay, so if the state is naming this a district library center, it means you get special funding from the state, and it gets distributed.
The LSLC staff moved out of the LCO.
Yeah, that doesn't matter, but it says
Yes,
it says
we're not affiliated with them anymore.
In 1986, the LCL board split into separate LCL and LCLC boards. That doesn't mean LSLC is their agent to provide public library services to county residents. In 2000, library staff was. Yeah. So why would they split the staff if you weren't related?
Read the rest. Look, 2006, the Lancaster County Library changed its name to Lancaster Public Library. Sir Leola and Mountville currently serve as the free public libraries for approximately 207,000 people. And that is separate.
207,000 people, Lancaster County residents, in 14 municipalities, Conestoga Township. It's all related. So
we're part of the system.
If you're part of the system, unfortunately, you're public. You may not like it. It is public.
We are not, because those locations are, SLC are, but we are not part of them anymore. We work with them just to make ease of public, and able to have people sent here through delivery services, and they can borrow books. Just because public's in the name doesn't mean that. Public.
Lancaster County as well.
Our deductibility code, you see that? It's PC. That means public charity. We classify as a public charity.
That doesn't mean.
No, but that's our status as a 501c3 nonprofit. So we are an individual entity from the LSLC. So you have all the history there. So
let's take a look here.
That's how we're able to have security. We're able to have people trespass the public.
You are a district library center. It's right on your website, man.
The LSLC locations are. We're not a part of LSLC anymore. We're our separate thing. We just do business with them to make it easier for people.
Thing from any state agency, any local city, county government?
As far as I know, most of our funding comes from fundraising.
Funding, actually, I think it's like 30%, if I recall looking it up. But you get a good portion from the state and county as well as city. They do make payments to your system. And when you were named a state library center, at that time, once you were adopted by the county, I'm not trying to give you a hard time. I haven't been here since I was 14. I want to do a walkthrough. I want to see what it looks like before you guys move out. So when you open down there as well.
Okay, feel free to walk around and you can record as long as you don't get people in the way. But
yeah, I'm not causing. Yeah, and it is.
We are private. We are separate from the LSLC
you receive taxpayer dollars.
No, we don't.
You
If
do.
we do, it's in the form of grants that we have to apply for.
Okay,
And
well,
most of
am I
those
able to walk?
I have to ask you to leave because I see you open carry.
Okay,
This is
well,
uncomfortable.
it's preempted by the state.
It is not.
It is.
It is for public areas. You went to Manheim Township, I assume?
I did go to the
Yes.
township. I was also right across there in City Hall.
That is
I
a
was also
municipal
at the
building.
police department.
So that is a municipal, they have to follow the laws. We are not public anymore. We were at one profit filing status, our own 501c3. You can find all that information on the IRS website that says that we split building, do adoption, and we're no longer part of that system.
I also have some praise for this police officer. First, the officer adhered to the law and the rights of citizens. If an individual is carrying a weapon legally, intervening could be an abuse of power. Second, awareness and responsiveness are crucial, especially in crowded places like libraries. The officer also needs to treat everyone fairly, without discrimination, and demonstrate clear and polite communication with individuals. Finally, respecting personal rights is essential. Filming in public spaces is a legal right. In summary, the officer's actions should ensure community safety while still respecting the rights of citizens.
How you doing? Can I get your name, sir?
Yeah, I talked to you at the police station the other day, Sergeant Davis.
Sergeant Davis, awesome. I really don't need that.
By the library, correct?
By the library, yes.
And as what capacity?
Security.
Security. And have you advised this gentleman that?
No, we're actually having a discussion. I do believe this is a public entity. They receive tax dollars, correct?
Okay, more.
I understand that they don't want me to be here. If you'd like, we can go outside and chat.
That's
but,
fine. Let's go outside.
Okay.
Do you remember talking to me the other day? We're good.
How you doing? Can I have your name, please?
Williams, Officer Williams.
Nice to meet you. Hi.
You want to go outside?
Yeah, after you.
I'll come back in and talk to you guys then. Thank you. You didn't come back in and talk to us the other day. I was asking you to come back in.
Yeah, no, I was getting over. I was getting over pneumonia, to be honest with you. But is this library not funded by taxpayer dollars?
I would assume it is, right?
Yeah, so that means it was named a district library, but a state librarian. It also has a board. I was just at Manheim Township.
They didn't ask you to leave or anything?
Nothing. They knew I was coming.
Cool. So if they ask you to leave, that's when it becomes a problem.
But the problem is, it's
absolutely and to come into it. But once they say that you didn't go by the rules or whatever it is that they have, whatever rules it is that they say that
it wasn't filming today like the last guy. They're claiming it's because I'm open carrying my firearm.
Yeah.
Now the problem is, if they're regulated or in any way associated with the county or Lancaster City, then they cannot restrict firearms. It's preempted by the state of Pennsylvania. Not only is it preempted, there's their district library system, and it was found that the state law. Okay. Just like I can carry over at City Hall or the police station in publicly accessible areas where I can be at that.
Okay. So I'm not here to enforce your firearms and how you carry.
Oh
as
yeah,
long as
yeah,
you're doing it
absolutely.
legally. That's not what I'm here to
well,
do.
the reason I'm open carry, obvious, their policy says no firearms or weapons, and if they're a government agency, they cannot restrict that. I feel like if this is public, and is there any way you can look into that for me to find out if this is taxpayer funded or public?
So
go.
No, I'm not saying that's private. I would imagine that it is public, considering it says Lancaster Public Library right there.
That's
right?
what I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah,
so
you're welcome to.
But here's the problem: if that's the case, then they could say, "I don't like the color of your skin. I want you to leave." It's a government entity. They can't act like that. They can amend activity as a government entity. You should know that as a sergeant. You are a sergeant, correct?
Correct.
You should know that. If not, maybe Lieutenant Heisey is familiar with carrying firearms on public property regarding the market.
Who's Lieutenant Heisey?
Lieutenant Heisey? I don't know if he's still there, but market where the guy had the long gun.
Okay.
Are you familiar?
No.
Okay, it was 2020. He was the one that made the comment, there's nothing we could do. It's public property.
City Police?
Lancaster
Sheriff's?
City Police. No, it was the city police.
Okay. You want to look it up for me?
It's out because if it's public, they cannot tell me to leave unless I violated a law. I'm being cordial.
I understand. But so I'm here to look at the trespassing issue, and as far as an authorized person, who was the gentleman that you were talking to when I first got here. Yourself? Good.
How you doing? You can come over. I won't bite. I promise. Oh, okay.
How would he know from there?
I ate a lot of garlic.
How would he know from there if you stink?
Oh, I don't know.
So we're here looking at the trespassing issue, right? And understanding then what you understood when we were inside, and you agreed to talk out here.
Yeah, of course.
That's what I'm here to look at. I'll
Yeah,
be back,
sure
right?
thing. I would love to get this figured out because I guarantee, especially if it's public, and eventually it's going to result in a civil rights lawsuit under Section 1983. I don't want to go that route. All right, thank you. I'll wait for you. Right here. All right, look at this here. I got this for you. Yeah, here's from Lancaster Online. Whoop. Stupid ads, man. I don't mean to take up your time for something so ridiculous.
It's because you're not a member. Gentleman in here is telling me that he tried to give this to you, that you didn't want it.
Yeah,
no,
he's just saying that it's ran by
a copy for you. He's trying to.
Yeah, I don't need it. He's just trying to say that it's ran by a non-profit, which, yeah, a lot of libraries are funded. And regarding what I was going to show you, hopefully I can show you long enough, find issues with county library funding formula. Library funding formula, what does that mean? That means this is a public library. They receive tax dollars from the county. They receive tax dollars from the state. If you own this is a government entity. There's case law, like I said, out of Michigan. You can look it up. Michigan Open Carry versus their district library system. Some opens them up to the public. You cannot chill people's rights simply for carrying a firearm where legal, where I'm lawful, for filming. You can't do that. It's First and Second Amendment protected activity. And by them doing that, and by you being, not only does that make them susceptible, but it can make you susceptible in a lawsuit. I don't want to go that route.
That's fine. Do you need my card? You have been advised that you're not allowed to go back in there. If you go back in there, you could be cited with trespassing, all right?
Okay,
I don't want that to happen. You don't have any other equipment or gear or anything like that.
File a lawsuit.
Understood. That's fine.
Okay.
I'll get you my card.
All right, I appreciate it. And file a right to know request then. We're gonna walk up with you.
It is clear that bringing a weapon into a public library is not just a personal act, but also reflects a larger debate about rights and freedoms in society. Understanding and respecting the laws, while also considering the safety and rights of the community, is essential for building a more harmonious and peaceful society. I truly have no words left to say about these police officers.
YFOs, do you need something?
You're not my sergeant.
Don't care.
Me neither.
Move on, okay?
No, sir. I got the freedom to stand wherever I want in public.
What do we have here? Rude police officers? Let's go over the violations committed by this officer. First, the officer violated the First Amendment, which grants the right to freedom of speech, allowing citizens to express their opinions and record police activities. The officer's request for the auditor to leave the scene without providing any reason was inappropriate and did not adhere to the principle of transparency. Additionally, the Fourth Amendment protects individuals' rights to security and privacy. When the officer asked the auditor to verify their identity, the auditor had every right to remain silent and not answer, reflecting their right to protect their privacy and safety in any situation. Furthermore, the officer failed to fulfill the obligation to identify themselves when requested, violating regulations regarding accountability and transparency in law enforcement activities. This action not only raises suspicions about the officer's motives, but also undermines public trust in the police force.
He doesn't know this, but his laptop is open right now. So brother. Nice beard, man. It's just to hold everything. It's on Amazon. It's like $24. Got the portable charger. It has stuff for like a microphone and stuff.
That's all you can shoot your own little movie here.
Just exercising freedom while we can. Hey, buddy, information. I'm not sure if that's against your policy, but it's there. Oh. I already asked you multiple ways. million times. Step away from my vehicle, step away from our crime scene. Whose vehicle? How much do you pay for that, buddy? Hey, your laptop's open, man. Here's the sergeant. Hey, Sergeant.
Yes, how can I help you?
I caught your employee here. I'll call you a manager because sergeant is a military term, and I don't believe you work for the military. Public display. We can all see it. We can record it. I'm not sure if that's against policy. He also hasn't identified. I've asked for his name and badge number multiple times. I have the freedom to record all officials in their capacity.
Not saying you can't
What's your
record.
name, badge number, sir?
I don't have a badge number. My name is
What's your
657.
657. Thank you.
What are you shaking for?
Are you on drugs right now?
No.
Have you been drinking?
No. So, you have a good day.
Likewise. I wonder why he asked if I was shaking. I wonder if he's a medical professional. Were you gonna... He wasn't gonna diagnose me, apparently. Identify. That's why we should have big ass numbers on the back of their uniforms. Tell him about his hat. You guys wanted to take off his hat even though he has the right to keep it on. Why are you shaking, dumbass? Mouth breather. That guy's breathing with his mouth open right now. I wonder why his car's all blacked out. Aren't they supposed to be available to see so they can help the public, not hide? How close can I get to your car? What's the law on that? What's the penal code? Where's your body cam, bro?
They're all rolling, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Phone or a work phone?
It's a work phone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Issued by the taxpayer?
Yeah.
Interesting. We'll figure that. You want to tell me your badge number now and your name?
I don't have a badge number. I give you my man number though.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right. Right.
Your opinion of yourself makes no difference.
Yes, sir. I have. And thank you for respecting that and not touching me. Your subordinate over there, I'm not too sure about him. Because these boys got scared of a camera. And I got too close to his car, the car that he doesn't pay for. I still want to know. So I gotta go all the way around. How's your day going? Cute face. I got the freedom to do so, don't I?
Do you need something?
Who are you?
Do you need something?
Who are you?
My name is Sergeant. Don't care.
Me neither.
Move on, okay?
No, sir. I got the freedom to stand wherever I want in public. Get in. I thought he was gonna get in. What happened? ¿Qué pasó? That's a plus. We do want strong law enforcement. Remember, guys, don't defund the... Did you guys say this is 6 feet? I'm shaking, yeah. I work out like you, man. You ever try pre-workout? Yeah, get in your car, bro. Go work. Oh, he had to stop. He had to stop. Too easy. Remember, guys.
The incident above serves not only as a reminder of the importance of protecting citizens' rights to oversee, but also highlights the responsibility of law enforcement. Transparency and accountability in police operations are essential for building a fair and democratic society. When citizens and police can work together for the common good, society becomes safer and more civilized. Thank you for watching today's video. I hope that the stories we've explored about auditors and the First Amendment have offered you new and deeper insights into the importance of free speech. The situations we've discussed not only reflect the challenges society faces, but also emphasize our critical role in protecting these rights. If you find the video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and share it with your friends. Feel free to leave your thoughts or questions in the comments below. I'd love to hear what you think. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel to stay updated with the latest videos, which we'll be posting regularly. See you in the next videos, where we'll continue to dive into more interesting and meaningful topics. Have a great day.